Hi diamond painting friends, it's Linda with Diamonds for Linda. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I forgot to put my little handles over here. I always forget that. I got to get used to it. You can find me at Diamonds and Pencils on Instagram or Threads. Today I thought we would just do kind of like a whip and chat. You know, mine always end up like a show and tell and chat. So I guess we'll just call it, let's just hang out and diamond paint together. So I am still working on my, let me grab it here, my Care Bear. It's, what is it called? What is this one called? Cheer with Stars. Isn't that so cute? I am kind of liking how it's coming out. I think I'm going to like the finished product. And I'm not using this, but sometimes I'll use it if I feel like one of my trays are too full. And I'm still really liking these. These are the Forever Young, and I would like to buy another set, but I don't think I'm going to because I don't have room. I don't really have room, to tell you the truth, for more, but you never know. Maybe I could find a spot. And I don't have any more updates on the other ones. Sorry about that, but as soon as I start working on the painting, which hopefully will be in a few weeks, I can update you more on these ones. But as far as the 2 times I did use those, I really like them. But just remember, don't overfill them like I did. I got too excited about that. So, but yes, we're working on this one. This is from Mystical Dream Diamonds, and it's a round. I do feel like this grid is a little bit too tight, and there are some sections where like there's just the glue is kind of light. So I am going to have a kind of like a review hopefully by the end of the month. I don't know if I'm going to finish this by the end of the month because it's a 55 by 80 and I kind of started late. How many days have I worked on this? Let me check. Oh, I'm thirsty. You know, I'm thirsty to where I drink my water. I mean, I've already had one. I don't know how, this is a big cup. I think it's like more than 30 ounces. I don't know, it's a pretty big cup. I've already drank one. I think, well, maybe it's 30 ounces. I don't know. And I'm on my second one, and I'm just still thirsty. I think I need to add some electrolytes to it, or maybe a little bit of lemon juice and salt or something like that. You know, just like a pinch of salt. Whoops, sorry. I just paused you for a second because I needed to get a drink. I'm just so thirsty today. So I started this one. Let's see, when did I start this one? I started on the 10th. And so I started on the 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Today's my 8th day working on this. I guess I've gotten pretty far. I'll show you. Let me just move my water back. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I should add, I have like those packets of electrolytes. I should have added one to my drink. So let me just kind of show you what I've done. I guess I could actually zoom you out a little bit too right now. Let me just, let's see how far it will let, oops, sorry, I moved it. Well, let's just keep it like that. I don't want to, I feel like yeah. So this is as far as I got. I have got pretty far. This one's not full of confetti. The little dragon one that I was doing had a lot of confetti. So, yeah. So that's how much I've done. I can't wait to get it to the actual Care Bear. The bear is going to start right here. And this is a cloud right here. And I did this cloud. I kind of put it in a black outlining because, let me show you. On here, right here, I feel like it's a darker color than here, than on this side. Let me just kind of show you really close so you can see. Like this one looks like it's more in the black area, but this one looks like it's not. So I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing things. So I'm not sure. I just wanted to see how it would come out. So I did add the all black right here when there was really other colors. This one I like too though, because it kind of blends in a little bit more. But let me take my glasses off so I can see what I'm showing you through the camera. But see how the outlines are pretty dark? So I don't know. I'm going to continue doing one dark and just one more light. So I kind of like them both, because this one, let me just put that right there. This one kind of blends in more, so I don't know. I guess if you like the blending in one, but then I think her art does kind of have this a little bit more defined on that. And I did I made the mouth with these little black and black right here. These ones were fine, but I'm not, let me see. I don't like how this one charted right there. I wanted it more like defined, where you could see the mouth. Because on here, if you look at it, it looks like he's whistling or something. I know it's kind of hard to see because this is small. But you see this guy right here? He looks like more like he's whistling or something. Same with the one right there. And so that's why, and this guy at the other side right there. So that's why with these two, I kind of just added black to the mouth. I know that one kind of looks funny. I'm not very good at this, like adding anything. And then this one, let me see if I could see what you see. Maybe when it's zoomed out, it'll look better, but I just added black. Maybe I should have added a different color, because these ones are more like browns. So yeah, I can't wait to try a square. The brown haven't been too happy with, and again, I'll go more into detail with that when I do the review, when I'm hopefully by the end of the month. I will have an update on that. I will say their customer service is pretty awesome though. Okay, so let me go ahead and go back. Let me see if I get my light. I'm probably going to do a lot of single placing just because I need to practice more, probably multi-placing without my magnifying lamp. Because when I'm doing a WIP and chat or Hangout and chat, I have a hard time using my magnifying lamp. So how are you all doing? Let me know in the comments. What are you working on? So right now we are working with H. So let me just, I don't like my whole arm in the way, but I guess it has to be there. I'm trying to see. I was working on H, so I did quite a few of it. I'm gonna try to do some multi-placing. Let's see, but yeah, it's kind of hard for me. Probably gonna have to go in and straighten a lot. See, it's like, you get a good, like, pop sound, but when I need to move something, there's not a whole lot of glue, and then sometimes when I'm multi-placing, like, let's see. Oops, didn't pick that up too well. Let's see if I could get, I think the drills are different sizes because some of them, they kind of get stuck in here. But I look at them really closely and I don't see like a different size. Sometimes they will have like little tabs on them and stuff, but so sometimes when I'm putting multiple down, and let's say, you see how, I don't know if you could see from there. Let me zoom you in. If I zoom you in, I'm gonna have to move this. Let's see, I'm trying to show you something right here. Oh, I can't move it over anymore unless I move you guys. Let me just move you just a little bit and then I'll put you back. Okay, and then let me zoom in. So if I could zoom in some more. And then I will move you just a tiny bit. Sorry about that. And then let me see what you're seeing. I think it's pretty close enough. But these four, like let's say I'm putting these down and I have, I don't have anything on this side, so I'm putting them down like this. Sometimes the other color will get picked up and then I have to put it back. So That's why it's a little bit frustrating with the glue, but yet it does a good pop, so it's interesting. I would think if it does a good pop like that, you know, the glue would be fine, but when you have to move it, there's like, I don't know. This little section actually is fine with the glue, but in other spots, I'm having a hard time with the glue. Okay, so let me just move you out because I don't even know if you're seeing anything. Let me move you back, move you out a little bit, put you back, like that. This guy's funny. He's a mad star. It's probably because he's having to carry all the other ones. So this is just, I wasn't really planning on filming today. Today is Monday. Well, I was gonna, if my husband wasn't gonna come home today, I was going to film in the morning, but not the morning, because my son leaves around 11 o'clock, and then I thought, oh, okay, if my husband's not going to come home for lunch, I will get all set up, and around 11:30, I would do a hangout and chat, or a hangout with me and diamond paint. But then my husband was able to take a few hours off, so he came home at noon, and then he didn't leave until like 2. And then by then I kind of didn't want to, I wasn't in the mood to do a video after that. Right now it's actually, what time is it? Got all kinds of stuff in here. So right now it's 5:15, and I thought, well, you know what, let me go ahead and do another, let me go ahead and do a video. I was gonna make me a cup of coffee and read, but then I thought, well, I have time. There's nobody here. Actually, I have one son here, but he's sleeping. And so let me go ahead and get another video out. I've been trying to do more videos other than my unboxings, because I still have 2 unboxings that I unboxed a few weeks ago and I haven't posted because I know I kind of had quite a few. And then I got a new diamond painting in that I haven't done an unboxing for yet. So I don't know, I feel like my channel is a lot of unboxings, but that's like, right now it's just kind of like the content that I can get out, and people seem to enjoy them. So sometimes I'll read comments in other videos, and they talk negative about unboxings and stash videos, but those are two kinds of videos that do, I mean, not super well on my channel. I'm not that popular. I don't get tons of views, but those are the 2 that do well on my channel, especially like a stash video. So it surprises me when I go and read comments. I guess it depends on what kind of video, but yeah, I read a lot of negative comments on other people's videos that they don't really care for. Unboxing, or a channel's like all unboxings or stash videos, and they're just showing off how many diamond paintings they have. But you know, when I do those kind of videos on my channel, I get really positive responses, and I get other people who are like, oh yeah, stash videos are one of my favorite to watch, because it was one of mine too. I like to see what other people have. I never feel like they're just showing off, or, you know, I know I've said this a few times, but so anyway, so I guess I was saying all that because I know I do a lot of unboxings, and I really thank you all who come and watch them. And so I'm trying to branch out a little bit, but it's not the easiest for me, especially when it's hard for me to get a video out, because I'm right in the middle of the living room. So if somebody comes home, if my video ever abruptly ends, that's why, because someone's coming up the driveway and coming home. I don't like to record in front of other people. I don't know, I just don't like to. So yeah, so that's see, like this one right here, let me just show you this. Let me take my glasses off. That's another thing, I'm always having to take my glasses off and on. But this, sorry about that, you see this one, it's like if I hit it, okay, there it goes, but it was stuck. But these ones aren't, like those aren't. Like every so often I get one stuck, and then I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't have that happen with the square, so I guess as I continue to tell you about, continue to give you updates on it, I'll let you know if any other diamonds have done that. So I'll just keep you posted. Let me know if you have these. Have you ever had a, I think that's why I'm thinking maybe some of these are different sizes, but I looked really close and I can't see a size difference in the diamond. These are the shop said these are not acrylic. They have the dimples in the back and they did melt. Well, not from this one, but from my dragon one. I haven't done that on these ones. I think they're mixed drills, but I know I'm kind of all over the place. So because some of these have dimples on the back. Let's see. So, and some have a lot and some don't. Like, I'm not seeing a whole lot on these ones. I see some, but I'm not seeing a whole lot. But she was saying that they're resin composite, I think that's how you say it. So like if you, let's see, I have to, if I look, like here's one right there that has a dimple. Like this one doesn't have a whole lot. This one has a dimple. I don't know if you could see it. There's a dimple over here, but some have more than what this one has. So she did say they're transitioning from whatever these are to, oh, wait. You know what? I'm trying to remember. Maybe they're, it was confusing because I was kind of letting them know that I believe these are acrylic because they melted and everything. So then she went to go check with her supplier and they said that they're in the process of, when I ordered, not right now, I think they hopefully are all one type of diamond. So, that they were in the process of transitioning from, I thought she did say acrylic to resin, but through our conversation, you know, through Facebook Messenger, another time I said, oh, maybe I said something about the acrylic drills, and then she said, well, we never had acrylic drills that are resin composite, if I'm saying that correctly. So I don't know, I'm kind of confused on that now. So does resin composite, does that melt? So I don't even know what that is. I did look that up, but I couldn't find anything on it. Like what exactly is it? And the only thing I really found on it was that they use it for teeth, like, you know, to see, like this one was kind of stuck in here. That it's like teeth replacement. See, this one's not stuck. Now it's stuck. So I don't know. I'm just a little bit confused with that. So they're transitioning to all resin, but then I look on their website now and it does say the rounds are resin composite, the squares are resin. So I need to make another order, but I'll make another order later. Oh, you know what? Yeah, well, I don't know. I'll make another order and then I'll try to compare it. So I do want to have like a review when I'm, hopefully by the end of this month, so maybe I'll have my thoughts more organized. So let's see, what did we do today? So my husband came home for lunch, which was really nice. And he worked on trimming one of the trees, him and my son. And I was going to make us egg sandwiches for lunch, but then he said, well, he'll just go ahead. We'll just get McDonald's today. I said, okie dokie. So that's what we had for lunch today. And then he took a nap. So I started reading a book, and it's a series called Murder, She Wrote. And I think it's called Murder. It's a Christmas one. So I just barely started it, and it's about Angela, that she's having her house her house was it a fire? I just barely started. And renovation. She's doing a renovation. I think because there was a fire or something like that, and I can't exactly remember. But anyway, she's having a renovation done, and they find a body that's been there for a while, but they also find, I haven't got this far into it, but when finding the other body, right now it's just where they call her to let her know that they found a body. But and I believe, so they're going to find, one body was from years ago, then they're going to find another body, and then like a reporter's in town, and he's starting to report on it, and then he gets murdered, and somehow they're all kind of connected and related. So I haven't got that far. I'm just on page 3 because I was also just kind of scrolling for a little while too, and just, through social media. And see, I'm not very good at these, actually working on my diamond painting, because I see a glare, so that doesn't help either. And hopefully you guys don't see the glare. Oh yeah, you guys kind of do. So then he went back to work, and then I didn't really feel like doing a video. Plus my son was awake. Well, I think I'm done with the H's. I'll probably find one later. Oh, here's some. See, I can't, there's a glare right here. Maybe if I turn off this one. No, that doesn't help. Let me see if I could bring it closer. Turn on my light there. No, I think that helped, just to bring it a little bit closer. Since I am blind, I need to wear my glasses. So that's what. Oh, and my husband and I, last night, we watched a movie, and it was called The Bank of Dave. So if you're looking for a nice clean movie, that was a fun movie. We thought we were gonna kind of get bored in the middle of it. We're like, well, let's just watch it. If it gets boring, then we will find something else. It was actually really good. It was about it's kind of based on a true-ish story, they say. But you could look up The Bank of Dave, and then you could you'll see that there was a Bank of Dave. And basically, you know how they always change the story a little bit to make it more entertaining, and so we want to watch it. But basically it was about like the big banks not wanting this small bank to open, so they try to figure out ways to keep it from opening. But it was really good. We really enjoyed it. So if you're looking for a movie, especially one if you want to watch with your kids, because there's no what kind of scenes, and I really appreciate that. I always kind of ruin a movie with those kind of scenes and foul mouth. Okay, so I'm gonna get another one. This color's really pretty. So I think my husband might be getting off at 8 o'clock today. Oh, I didn't line those up right. Oh, that's okay. So I was watching a video from, let me see the name of it. It's, I always forget if her name's Alyssa or Elissa, but from Menk and Crafts. But let me find it so I can give you the right name. Let's see, I might have it still in my Menk Arts and Crafts, Alyssa.
I've collected baseball, basketball.
Oops. We don't want it to come on actually. So let me put that down. But let me just. So let me go here. Here's her channel. I was watching her comparing methods of securing pen tips. I had watched one of her pen tips before, and I like how she uses the glue. In fact, do I still have it around here? I have so much stuff on my desk, you guys. And so I watched it again because she showed me, and I wanted to use the glue gun, but she's not using a glue gun. She's using the glue from the glue guns, and then one of these to secure the tips, the multi-placers in her pens. And I wanted to try it last time she shared it, and I never did. So I thought, well, let me watch it again so I could see how she does it again. So basically she just melts it, and then she dips the tip in here and then puts it in the pen so it's more secure. And that's what I like about it, because I don't want to twist it hard, because if you do twist it, you know, if you give it a good twist, it's going to come off. So that's a good thing. It does come back out if you don't want this one in here anymore. But so I did that with that pen. This pen I was having more of a hard time, so I don't want to like loosen it. But I think I just wasn't putting enough glue with this one. For some reason it needed more glue. And then I also did my straightener. So it's nice because I mean, again, if I twist it hard enough, it's going to, but move. But you know how when you're diamond painting and like the when you have, I use like washi tape, or I've tried glue dots, but they always do kind of move. And so with this, I don't feel any. It's not going to move. I wonder if I have. Let me see if I have another pen. Like this pen. This one's actually really in there good. This one's good. I like that. So this one's not going to move. Not good example. Let me see if I have any more. I don't really have any that have tips in them. I took them all out. Oh, here's one. Let me see. It's way at the bottom because it's so small. It just fell at the bottom of my pen thingy here. Let's see if I could grab it. Gee whiz. Like this one has washi tape, you can see, and it just moves. See how it just moves so easily? So I'm gonna take this one out and do what she did later. I'm not using it right now, so. But you know how these just don't fit right in very well. Isn't this such a cute pen? I got this one from Jim's Pens or something on Etsy. I wanted to get a few more. I just haven't gone back to do that, but it's so cute. I bought that like, I don't know, a year or two ago. Let's put this back. I got this one because it's yellow and purple and it reminds me of Vikings. My dad is a Vikings fan for football. So that is why I got this one. But I like it. And you know what I like about these ones? They don't hit my camera or my lamp, because I have this lamp right in front of me and sometimes my pen hits it. But with this little one, that doesn't happen. I need to go back and buy a few more. Maybe I'll do that next month and get some more little ones. See how I kind of always go off from just doing my diamond painting here. So anyway, I was watching that, so if I remember, I will link her channel below so you can watch it too. And find out. I didn't realize that some people use putty to put in their pen. That to me does, do you use putty? I don't want to say too much negativity about it and then you use it. You use that method. But she was saying that I've never used putty. I've used washi tape and glue dots, but not putty. And the washi tape and glue dots is okay. But like she said, they do move and I don't like that. So I like that the glue from the glue gun works where it doesn't move around. Inside my multi-placer, I have double-sided tape, and I think I need to, it's really yucky right now, so I need to put more. I'm one of those people who try to keep it in as long as possible, and as long as it's still sticking, but I could feel that it needs to be replaced. So for my birthday, because October is my birthday month, yay! It's it's not because it's my birthday this month, but I love October. I love all the how the leaves start changing and things are all about like orange and yellow. Pink is one of my favorite colors, and blue, but I also love, there's just so many beautiful colors. I also like just the pink, the orange and the yellows and the browns and the coziness. And October is just, it's like, yeah, it's just all of that. So, but I feel funny saying that it's my favorite month out of the whole year when it's my birthday month, because it's not because it's my birthday month, but I also have a son who was born in October, and so our birthdays are just days apart. Today I had a Walmart delivery, and I got some, I tried these new chips. I was trying to find, I'll show you one of them. When my husband and I went on our little getaway, we kind of sometimes will splurge on our snacks. So I've been wanting to try these. These are grain-free tortilla chips, and they're made out of, these are actually gluten-free if you're gluten-free. They're made out of cassava blend, so it's cassava flour and cassava starch, and then it has avocado oil, coconut flour, nutritional yeast, tomato powder, chia seeds, sea salt, citric acid, garlic powder, jalapeno powder. So they do have a little kick to it. I'm not a super spicy person. I don't like spicy foods, but this one is not too bad. I mean, this one's just perfect. Onion powder and some serrano powder, but they're really good. I don't have it open, so I would show you, but the only thing is, so this is like 5 ounces, and of course there's probably air in this bag, but and these were on sale for $4.50, but I think they're normally 5 something. So anyway, I bought me some extra. So I bought me some. I'm the only one that eats it, and probably my husband. It'll probably last, like, if we're eating it, like, say, with burgers or sandwiches, it'll probably last, like, 4 meals, so 2 meals each, or a little bit more, because it's not like we eat that many. But anyway, so I got 2 bags. I got another one. This one is lime, light and crispy. And again, it's a can't say that again. Cassava. So I like that it's made with avocado oil, because that's the one thing I just don't like about the regular chips, is they're made with all the seed oils. But I don't eat a lot of chips anyway. So yeah, but when I do, oh my goodness, they're addicting. So, and then I got some grain-free bread, so I could use our backyard fresh eggs. I like to make sandwiches out of the eggs. See, I can't get this one to come off. I think it's just the glue. but it makes a nice pop, so I'm not sure what the problem is. So yeah, I was waiting for my delivery this morning because last night, it was probably past midnight, I put the delivery for like 9 o'clock because I didn't want to be, well, between 8 and 10. They give you like a window, just in case I slept in or I didn't have to rush in the morning. They just drop it off, so it's not like I see anybody, but still, you gotta open the door when somebody's passing by. And then all the school kids are passing by in the morning. So anyway, I made it from between 8 to 10. And so I wake up, I'm waiting. I'm like, maybe I put it later. So I checked and I have it. So today's Monday. It wasn't coming until Tuesday from 8 to 10. And the reason being is because when I made the appointment, it was past midnight. So when it was saying tomorrow, it was already Tuesday. So tomorrow meant Wednesday. So I'm like, oh, bummer. I wanted my bread today because I was going to make sandwiches. I also bought some bread that my husband likes, which is, he likes any bread, but I try to buy the ones that have a little bit more, you know, not junk in it. So I bought Dave's, I forgot what it's called, Dave's bread or something like that. So I bought a loaf of that, and I was going to make us some egg sandwiches, some egg and cheese sandwiches, and I'm like, where is it? So then when I checked, yeah, it was coming for Wednesday. So I had to reschedule it. But by then, it was already 10:30, almost 11. I had to reschedule it, so they couldn't, of course, bring it any earlier. So I was able to reschedule for between 2 and 4, and it came around, I think it came around 2:15 or something like that. But by then, my husband was already gone, so. So yeah, I like deliveries. Oh, see, okay. So this is what I'm talking about, and I don't know where it came off. I'm gonna have to look because I didn't notice. But see, there's another color on there, and that's because it picked this one right here. That's because it picked up another drill somewhere. I didn't notice it right away. So, what color is that? That's an arrow. Where is that? Where did it come from? So I'm just gonna take it off, and I'll just put it right here, and maybe I'll find it. I'll put it right where the arrow is so I know which one, because I'm sure it's around here. Oh, I found it now. It came off from right there. So that's what I've been dealing with this canvas, is it picking up the drills from, it's the neighboring drills. Let's see, what else? What else can we chat about? I don't know how people do their WIP and chats. They're so good at it. They just go from one topic to the next. I hear some sirens. Wonder what's going on. Not too far from here, there's like where the lights are down the road. There's always like at least once a month there's an accident there. So I'm always telling my kids, be aware, because people turn. I think they get mixed up with the lights and they turn when they're not supposed to. So tomorrow we're gonna go to our house that we have up for sale. It's about an hour away, and it's pending right now, so hopefully everything goes through. They did the where they go through and check things, so there are some things that they want us to fix, which is it's only 3 things, and maybe it's probably about like $500 worth of things. And then there's some other stuff that they were okay with and they'll deal with later. Like I guess there was some areas around the house where there needed to be a little bit more dirt, and there was something about a water spigot. So when we go tomorrow, we're just gonna try to fix some of the other things anyway, even though it's not on there, but you know, it's not anything hard to do. So and then we're gonna give it another dusting. There's no furniture in there, but it seems like when there's nobody living there, there's all these tiny little spiders start coming in and trying to live on the windowsill or in a corner. So we're gonna go take care of all the little critters. Not like there's all kinds of bugs in there, but I guess when those little spiders, when you're not living there, they want to come in and take up residence. So there's always just like a few little dead bugs and things like that we just kind of dust away, and then my husband will mow the lawn, and if everything goes well, we'll have sold the house, and as of November 2nd, it will no longer be ours, which I'm really sad. See right here, and that's another thing, is this is gonna have to be sealed once I'm done with it, because the drills are popping off because they're so close. I mean, it's such a tight grid. So yeah, I'm really sad about having to sell the house, but we need to. We need the money for the business, and so. But one thing, that this house that we live in, I'll take a picture of it when we're ready. But we're gonna spend $5,000 on the kitchen. So, because the sink is horrible, you guys. It's been painted over and over, and some of the paint is coming off, and the only way I use a sink is I bought these two. They're not buckets, but they're like square buckets, and they have like the little drain in there, and they're smaller than the sink. And the sink's already small, so I use those little bucket thingies, because I don't like filling up the sink with water, because there's always like little paint pieces, and I don't know, it's just really gross. I clean it and all that, but it's just still, yeah. And then the counter, which we only have like a super small little wedge of a counter, it's made out of tile, and they're cracked, and they're just really, really gross as well. So what I have done is you could clean them, of course, but you know, they're still like, I don't know, you guys, they're just really yucky. So I probably should have bought cutting boards, because my board always people forget that it's not a cutting board, but it's actually like what you would buy for an RV to go over the stove to get more counter space. So I bought that, and then I have some cutting boards, and that's like our counter. I put it on top of the counter, because I don't like, I'm putting these in the wrong spot, you guys. Oh no. Because the counter's just really gross. So when we get ready to, and the sink, my husband would have just replaced at least the sink for me a long time ago. But the thing is, the sink is, the way the sink is, it's up below the counter. So like it's not above the tile counters, it's below the tile counters. So if he were to put in a new sink, he has to break all the tile around it, which means we would need a whole, you know, it's a big job. But if the sink was on top of the tile, he could just take the sink out and put another one in. So that's why he hasn't been able to do that. Otherwise, he would have given me a nice large, oops, don't want to take it from there. We would have replaced the sink a long time ago, but we just weren't ready to redo the whole countertops. So I think we might be doing that now that we're selling the house and we'll have some extra money. We're thinking about spending like $5,000. The kitchen is so small that I think $5,000 will pretty much do it, where we could get new cabinets, because the cabinets, that's another thing, is I think this is all like original, and the house was built in the 50s, I believe. So yeah, that's so we'll get new cabinets, because these ones are, I think they were handmade too. And I'm not talking about like a great beautiful woodworking cabinets. Nope, they were just like, I think they used things that they found in their backyard to put it together, and then they painted it. So anyway, so the counter and the cupboards are pretty old. Did I get, no, that's fine on that side. What did I do here? That's fine there. Yeah, I think it was just this one little area. So, you know, we're just gonna get like the basic ones from Home Depot or yeah, so we'll just do that. And then we're gonna, the floor, because again, our floor is it's falling apart actually. It's just a vinyl on there, and there are pieces that are kind of missing. So and it's just got, you know, it's gotten worse through the years we've been here, even though we've been taking really good care of it, but it was already old to begin with. So I was actually just asking my husband, when we sell the house, can we at least just replace the floor, because it's really, really bad. I mean, I told him, just get another vinyl, cheap vinyl to put over it. I mean, I don't know if you put it over, I don't know how you do it, but you know, just to cut, and just so it's not, it looks better. I don't care if it's, I'm not, yeah, I don't care if it's vinyl again, just as long as we can get rid of this one, because it's all yucky. So he said, you know what, I think we might be able to go ahead and do the cabinets too. So I'd be so thankful if we can do that. Get rid of that sink and that countertop. So I'm not going to get too excited though, because it seems like every time we're going to do something, it just doesn't happen. So I will get excited when we're actually buying things. So like the bathroom is, the tub is like the sink that we have. It's been painted over and over, so it's like, and it's I won't take a bath in that bathtub. I mean, you could get it clean, of course, you know, we bleach it and clean it and things like that, but I don't know. So we're actually going to replace the bathtub, which is going to be so nice, y'all. It's going to be so nice. I'm always kind of embarrassed about our bathtub. So my husband and my son are going to replace the bathtub. So we're going to kind of redo the bathroom. My son actually helped paying for that, and that was like $1,000. So we're going to redo that and then get the kitchen done. So yeah, so I'm excited that we're going to get better countertops and things. I'm starting to get hungry. For dinner, it's just me, so I think I am going to, since I didn't have that egg sandwich with my husband for lunch, and so what, I had a quarter pounder from McDonald's, and so what I do, we don't eat McDonald's a whole lot, but what I do is I will just eat one piece of the bread, and then I keep the other piece of the chickens. So for dinner, normally I wouldn't have another like bread, but since this is like grain-free bread, I'm just gonna have some more bread. So I'm gonna make me a sandwich. I'll have some of those chips I was showing you. I think that's what I'm gonna do for dinner. Let's see, I also bought some of the grass-fed hamburger meat. So tomorrow I think I'm going to cook that up and make some taco meat out of it. Or maybe, I bought 3 pounds, so maybe another one will do some spaghetti or something like that. Okay, I don't see any more number 2. Huh, sounds funny. I mean like the, number 2 here. Let's do the wheat. Or maybe, the wheat is actually really pretty. It's a destro. Let's see if I can show you guys. I think it's a mystical dust. Let me see up here if I could. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it. Has some shimmeries on it. That is the upside down wheat symbol. Oops. I think I need to replace my single placer glue dot. That's what I'm using in my single placer. So tomorrow, again, tomorrow's Wednesday, so we're going to go over to the house. Oh, actually, in the morning, we're going to go to our dentist, and I'm going to pick up my retainer for my top teeth, and my husband's going to pick up his mouth guard. I forgot, why is he having a mouth guard? I think he might be grinding. I don't hear him grind, so I'm the one that I think that grinds. He doesn't say he hears me grind, so I don't know if I really do anymore. Maybe I used to, because my bottom teeth are really short. It's so funny because, so mine are pretty short because I ground them down so far that when I had braces, they barely, when they put the brace bracket on, I was like, wow, I'm so glad they have room to put those on. But when I see people with normal sized teeth for the bottom, to me they're like so tall because I'm so used to my short little teeth. My husband doesn't have super tall bottom teeth either, but his are like more normal than mine. Mine are like baby teeth. I don't know, maybe I look funny to other people. But anyway, so thankfully my top are fine. But so yeah, so I'm gonna get the retainer, and I can't wait because I feel like my top teeth might have shifted a little bit because I got braces, I don't know, I think it was like 10 years ago. And I've had that wire retainer, but I don't wear it all the time. I just don't like it. And so I'm glad I'm finally getting a top retainer, so my teeth don't move around. I had really crooked teeth. It took almost 3 years to straighten them, plus surgery. I don't know if I would do the surgery again, but I had like an overbite, and to fix it, they had to do surgery or either like take teeth out, and I don't know, I kind of wish I would have just had them pull teeth to make it work. But at the same time, it's not fixing the problem, and my orthodontist was just saying it could cause like headaches, or I forgot what else she was saying. But I did do that in my I think in my 40s, and I wouldn't do it now. I don't know. Well, maybe I would, but now that I don't know, I don't think I would. But some people who are older do, have that fixed, but I don't know. They did say the younger you are, the better at getting it fixed. So I should have got that fixed when I was a kid. But I didn't, so. I don't think my parents could afford to have that done for me when I was a kid. So yeah, I had to do the whole surgery, and oh my goodness, I don't want to go through. Some people go through it twice. I don't know how they do that, because I don't even have all my feeling in my bottom, where my like chin area is. I have some feeling, but it's not all there. So You know, people who, like, you see celebrities who are doing all this stuff to their face. I don't even know if they could feel their faces. Although I'm sure they have probably a better surgeon, I guess. They could afford it. But yeah, my mouth, my jaw was, it was with rubber band shut. It wasn't wired shut because we use rubber bands. I don't remember how long, but yeah, that was no fun. Let's see, am I done with this? Yeah. So today I actually did today I did like all of this right here and then some of this. I had started because I did this yesterday and then I did some here but didn't finish it. So then I finished this today and then I did over here. It was just a skinny section because I don't know if you remember from my unboxing and my last WIP and chat that this plastic was in 2 pieces. So there was like, so after I did, you know, I've used release paper. So this is like 1, 2 release papers. And then this was what I had left before that plastic came off. And then, so like I didn't cut this plastic. It was in 2 pieces. The other one here and then this plastic here. So I did, yeah, so I did like this section in 2 days. I'm so proud of myself. I think I did it in 2 days. I don't know. My days all kind of blend together. And then I started this one and I want to finish this today. So, and then Wednesday is tomorrow. I probably won't do hardly anything because we'll be gone most of the day. I don't even know if I will diamond paint. So I'm going to really try to get this done. And then Thursday I will come back and hopefully finish at least another. I don't normally I finish like 1 of this piece release paper section and a half, sometimes 2. If it's a really good day, I could get 2 done. So maybe if I do Thursday and then Friday. I feel like I have something going on Friday. Oh, Friday I'm going to, a friend of mine's coming. She lives an hour away in this, where I used to live, where we're selling our house. She's gonna come. I forgot about that. So we're probably gonna go to lunch. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll go through some thrift stores. See, like right here, I know I'm all over the place, but this piece is gone and this one is missing. So yeah, I'm not liking that. I have to keep going back and then I have to just snap that in. So yeah, so Friday I probably won't get too much done either. How do y'all do it? That you guys, those of you that work full-time, some of you guys work full-time and you still get a lot done. I mean, I know it's not a race or anything, but I don't know how you guys do it. I guess it's just making time really when it comes down to it. Let's see. Oh, I missed some. Let me get that symbol back. I just realized that right here I missed some. So see, it gets with these round ones, and I guess a square too, it gets stuck. So I just kind of tap it like that. And sometimes if I don't want to tap it, I'll put this here. I mean, I do tap it, but if one gets stuck or it doesn't pop out, then sometimes there's more and they'll just fall in here and then I'll just go. But that doesn't happen too often, thank goodness. Normally I start my paintings, I know I've mentioned this before, but I just always kind of like, sometimes I'm repeating myself in case there's someone new here that haven't seen my previous videos, but usually I start at the bottom. I usually start at the bottom right, but with this one, I started at the top, and the dragon one I start at the top as well. But with the dragon one, since I was having the problem with the drills, when I started this one, I didn't want this one to be rubbing against me if I start at the bottom. So this way I'm pushing it up instead of it coming down. So, and then I'm gonna roll it once it gets, because I don't have enough room to, let me see, how much room do I have on here? I'm gonna have to roll it. It was when I get down to this section down here. So then I'll roll it up there. But I feel like if I roll it and keep it on my desk instead of it being rolled and hanging on my desk, hanging off my desk, I feel like the diamonds will have a better chance. So, yeah. Okay, let's put that right there. Make it look all professional right there. Okay, I think I got all the wheats now. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to another color. Oh, look at, so I think that's that one I was missing. I think that was it. I don't know. The L, what color is the L? I feel like it's a darker color, but oh well. It'll probably pop off again, and then I'll just, let's see, what does the L look like? Oh yeah, it was a different color. This one I didn't close all the way. There. Thank goodness they didn't fall out. See, like that, see how, I think it's just this plastic. I wish it like closed all the way like that. Then it wouldn't get, and nothing would get stuck. But see how it is right here. If it closed, yeah, I would like it to close all the way, but it's just the nature of this plastic. It's not like this one. Let me show you. It's not like this plastic from Art Dot. Oh, I haven't used Art Dot in a while. Maybe I should. I really like the Art Dot ones too, you guys. I just don't have anything. I don't like that there's really nothing like a tower or anything for this one. I know it comes with that flimsy thing, but I don't like it. So I threw it out already. And then to buy a tower for something that's this long, it's going to be expensive. So I just, I need to take the diamonds out of here. This is to my, I know the painting, I just don't know the name of it. But I think it's going to take me a long time to finish that painting because it's a square to chart or something like that one. So you have the blank canvas. So it's kind of like a cross stitch conversion. So I think I'm gonna take these out so I could use these containers. I need to find another container for these ones. But I really like the Art Dot ones too. Okay, so let's do this little arrow thingy. Let's see, the little arrow, here it is. Oh, this is ABs, eeks. So do y'all like ABs? I like them, but I don't like them. See, like I went like this, but they didn't pop in. So then I just open it up and then sometimes they'll pop in, which I think they did. It's weird, like sometimes you open it up and they'll just pop right in, but other times they don't. So I always kind of open it with a bigger tray on the bottom. I have a, like they say, a love-hate relationship with ABs. So I'm going to use this pen, and this pen has wax in it, just the wax that comes with the diamond paintings. And that's what I use for now. Oh no, I got a cough. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause you so you don't hear me cough. So what do you use for ABs? Especially when you have a lot, like I have like probably 10 in a row. What do you do? I just find that the wax, for me anyway, works best. You don't get to hear any pop though. And this pen I just got on at Amazon. I thought it was really cute. I think I shared this on my last WIP chat with me doing another WIP chat pretty close to the last one. I'm probably repeating, but the whole thing is just to hang out. So just so we have someone to hang out. That's why even if I just have like a quiet moment, hopefully you don't mind. Kind of like my sister was telling me in the booktube. Booktube is hard. I've tried booktube, but I wasn't very good at it for one thing, and that's a hard one to like kind of find, you know, like get viewers and such. Anyway, but she was saying that they do something like where it's a live and they actually read and so it's quiet, and then after 20 minutes they'll stop, and then on the live they'll like the person doing the live, they'll start chatting about, they'll chat for a little bit and then go back to their reading. So I think I'm gonna have to end this one because I just saw that I got a phone call from my husband. So so I might just cut this one short. It's probably having a minute to go outside where he works. There's like this little creek, and there's his little turtle friend is there. So he'll show me pictures or give me updates on the little turtle. And the last update was he hasn't seen the turtle for a little while, and the creek water has gone really low. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, because if I can start it up again, but then I'll see what I do. But for now, I'll go ahead and say goodbye. Don't forget to be a sparkle in someone's day. And if you're still here, because I don't think if I come back, then yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just probably end it here. But if you're still here, why don't we go ahead and put like a little pumpkin again, since we have this little pumpkin girl right here. She's so cute. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call my husband, and then I think I'm going to do my nails. I bought a new nail set that's pretty orange though. I didn't realize how orange they were, so I'm going to see how those look. So maybe next time I do another hangout with me and chat, I'll have some Halloween nails. Okay, thank you so much. Remember to put a pumpkin down below if you're still here to the end, and thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, or even just part of my video. I'm just so thankful, and y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.